Okay, guys, Akumaldo Crypto here with another Bitcoin update. So, not a lot has happened, huh? We have been lingering around this region here, which I called Wave 1. And that's it, right? They we have passed the weekend and as I said, we would have a bounce. Remember when we saw those 2 weeks here? I said that Bitcoin was showing us that it would bounce, and we had a bounce. Okay, now I am proposing this is one possible scenario. Okay, that we would finish this bounce here and we would put in wave 2, then 3, 4, 5. We would finish this correction with an ending diagonal. Okay, this Y here. Inside of the Y, remember again, inside of the Y, of this last Y, I have a Y. Okay, inside of this Y, we have a Y, WXY. Okay, it would form this structure here. Okay, not this structure. This structure actually is, if we have that hypothesis, if you have been following me, I have proposed that we might have a triangle here. Okay, a triangle. This red line here would work as a strong support, but this is hypothetical. Okay, how when we are gonna be sure if this is, if either this structure or this structure is the right one? Well, we need to wait, right? We need to wait and see the price action. Okay, if we are to put a new low here, okay, we need to do something like this: a motive impulse wave down, an ending, not a motive impulse, but a no motive diagonal here, an ending diagonal. Okay, it's the way that I'm looking at it now, and we would have wave 1 that is extended. Okay, this is the daily chart, guys. Let's see, this is my indicator now. I'm sorry, that let me just turn off some of the options. I don't need the resistance, the support, Ishimoku, and definitely I don't need the strategy. So here we have the, as always, right? As I have been saying, we have crossed all the EMAs. All the EMAs now are working as, you see, this orange EMA here is the orange EMA here. By the way, you can use whatever kind of EMA or whatever kind of value for EMA you want. I use those. Okay. The orange EMA is at 21. No, I'm sorry. The 21. Let me use the right color. I like to use this color for the 21. The orange is gonna be 13, and then we have the 8. The 8 is also an important. Let me turn this on and let me put it. What color, guys? This color here. I like it. Let me make it thicker, because this is gonna be our next. You see, our next resistance, right? If we take a look at this, we kind of try to get to this level of 6500, and we have now rejection, rejection, rejection. So it looks like we are going down, right? When we see that we have plenty of rejections, like to this level here, this is the EMA 8. Okay, and we are below it. Next one is gonna be the 13, then 21. All that the EMA has crossed the 55, the 100, and the 200 EMA. So it's a bearish, nasty bearish scenario, right? Let me pull a fib here just to see to what region have we retraced. Okay, we haven't retraced 23%, not yet, not even 23-60%. I expect us to at least retrace to this region here. That would be 600. Okay, the good a good retracement would be 30 to 20% at least for this wave 2. At least it would be the best scenario. We would touch this 21 this I'm sorry, this EMA 8 here, this 8th EMA. Okay, is the orange one here. Let me make it thicker as well. Yes, that's it. Okay, this region here. Then we would have the 21 EMA here touching the 30 to 20%, which is a nice confluence. So why not dream a little bit that we would get again to the 900 here, perhaps, right? We need to wait. I'm gonna wait for this kind of thing, guys. I'm gonna wait because I'm playing Bitcoin waiting for a really nice setup. I don't like to play 15 minutes, 30 minutes. I don't like to do that. Okay, I don't like to scalp. Too much risk. And speaking by my experience, eventually you're gonna get it wrong. It's so easy to get it wrong and start losing more than you make. Okay, so this is what I expect. Okay, for the daily chart, I think we have enough data for it, and then perhaps this is an ending diagonal. Perhaps we don't have. I can't tell you guys that it would make sense and it would be a nice geometry that I would expect to see. Okay, because this region here, this last leg here would be a throw off, yeah, a throw out, I'm sorry, and then we would have enough energy to break to break this trend line here, this resistance here, and establish a new high perhaps. Okay, that will be the end of the correction. I don't know. We would need to see volume here, right? That's what we need. So Bitcoin weekly, as I said, we would bounce out of this blue region here, this blue trend, and it has done so, right? And we are doing this kind of pattern here. So what you say, right? This blue line here has been a really nice support. I said, oh, we cross it. Are we gonna close below it? No, we bounce out of it. So it's a nice thing. It's a nice sign. At least for the moment, I expect some nice bullish momentum. Okay, at least for the next days, to give the bears some food, to give the bears some nice prices, so then they can try again to break this blue line here, right? Okay, this is my 1 hour chart. As I have been saying, this pitchfork here has contained the whole movement, and it's really difficult to not see that, right? I'm sorry for for such a lot of information on the screen, but this is what we have, right? This is my ABC going up here, the correction of that whole structure. Again, I like to show you guys what's happening. This is an ABC. Then we have this ABC here, okay? This is an ABC. This is ABC here, ABC. Okay, then we're going down to finish this, perhaps an ABC, okay? Perhaps. The way that I'm counting here, the ABC is different than the daily chart, okay? I'm not saying that this is a 1, 2, but if you want to call this a 1 instead of a 8, then we are now putting a 2, okay? Then a 3, a 4, a 5. I am counting these as if we had a triangle, okay? I am taking my hypothesis into consideration here. Nothing is really that different because we need to have some kind of bounce here, the way that I'm proposed here, okay? Whether you call it an A or a B, it's a matter of what's going to happen next, okay? But this is my 1 hour chart, and we had we touched the median line of the pitchfork, and we are above it, which is a good sign. Have we finished this wave 3 here? That's a question. For me, we have a clear 1, 2. We had that pattern of an A, B, C, D here, a triangle pattern for the 2. We broke it, okay? And we are now going up. We have this strong kind of reaction here. We try to break this region here. That's a strong resistance. Okay, if you see, it has been a resistance before. It act as a resistance. We broke and we went down again and we broke it. So it's a strong resistance. Okay, we're not trying to break it again. Okay, we tried one. We tried one here, succeed, but then we went back and tried again. This is the fourth time, because this week here this movement here tried to break it as well. Okay, if we fail to establish something like 6700 or even 6800, I see a really nice dump here, guys. Okay, if we cross this red line, this pitchfork line again to the resistance side, let's call this the resistance side and the opposite. The resistance side and support. If we break down to the downside here, I don't see Bitcoin going up again. Okay, this is not a wave 4 yet. I think that we need to get at least 100% of the wave 1. If this is a wave 3, if we finish it here, we would have crossed the 618% of wave 1, and we would need to consider that wave 1 is going to be extended. We would have a short wave 3, but it's a really short wave 3 that would make a wave 5 really short as well. Okay, because wave 5 cannot be in this case, wave 5 would not be as long as wave 3. It would need to, yes, it could be as long as wave 3, but it cannot be longer than wave it cannot be bigger than wave 3. Okay, that's the condition, because wave 3 cannot be the shortest. Okay, so this is what we have for that's why I think that we need to get at least to 100% to challenge this yellow line here. Okay, which was the top of this 1 2 3 4 5, and I think that we need to break this resistance and go up here. Yet to be seen, and then we would have a wave 5 going a bit higher and challenge this resistance and failing to break above 6800. Okay, that would be a good kind of movement that I would like to see, and then I will start shorting it here. Okay, guys, as I said, I recorded a video earlier today. I have now an indicator to help you all. Okay, it's available for my Discord members. So if you haven't followed us, if you haven't joined us, please consider doing so. It's gonna be nice. If you haven't followed me on social media, on Twitter, please consider doing so. I'm always posting new ideas, new setups, and everything to help you all. Okay, I like to be part of this community. This is what makes crypto so interesting. Okay, that we are together to make history. Thank you very much, and I see you guys later. Cheers, bye.